Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. In the world of cosmic horror, Lovecraft and SCP often seem like two branches of the same twisted tree, but once you look closer, the differences between them are as deep as the void they both describe. One universe was shaped by the mind of a single man consumed by fear of the unknown. The other was built by thousands of creators, each adding their own interpretation of terror. And today, we'll explore what truly separates these two worlds and why their horrors strike in completely different ways. The Lovecraftian universe is defined by inevitability. In his stories, humanity is powerless not because it lacks technology or knowledge, but because the cosmos itself is fundamentally hostile to human existence. The Great Old Ones don't need to attack us. Their mere presence is enough to shatter the mind. There are no containment procedures, no resistance, no hope. Lovecraft's horror is philosophical. It's the realization that the universe is vast, indifferent, and utterly beyond our comprehension. His stories aren't about survival. They're about witnessing sanity crumble in the face of truth. SCP, however, approaches horror from the opposite direction. Instead of surrendering to the unknown, the SCP Foundation attempts to control it. Concrete cells, containment protocols, mimetic filters, and nestics, this universe is built on the idea that humanity can at least try to fight back. Even if the battle is hopeless, the Foundation continues to document, classify, and experiment. SCP horror is procedural. It's the chill you feel when reading a report calmly describing something that should not exist. Where Lovecraft whispers that knowledge destroys, SCP insists on writing everything down, even when doing so is dangerous. Another major difference lies in how each universe treats its monsters. Lovecraft's entities are ancient, cosmic, and absolute. They don't evolve, they don't change, and they don't negotiate. They simply are. Their motives, if they have any, are unknowable. In contrast, SCP anomalies vary wildly, from godlike beings to cursed objects to creatures that behave almost like animals. Some SCPs can be neutralized, some can be tricked, and some even cooperate with the Foundation. This diversity creates a world where horror is unpredictable, shifting from cosmic dread to body horror to psychological terror in an instant. The tone of each universe also sets them apart. Lovecraft is poetic, slow, and suffocating, a descent into madness wrapped in archaic language and oppressive atmosphere. SCP is clinical, cold, and bureaucratic. Its horror comes from the contrast between the monstrous and the mundane, a nightmare described in the tone of a lab report. Lovecraft overwhelms the senses, SCP numbs them, and that numbness becomes its own kind of terror. And then there's the question of humanity's place in each universe. In Lovecraft's mythos, humanity is irrelevant. Our civilizations, beliefs, and achievements, all of it is dust compared to beings that existed long before us. In SCP, humanity matters just enough to fight back. The Foundation exists because someone believes the world is worth protecting, even if the odds are impossible. This creates a subtle but powerful shift. Lovecraft is about surrender, SCP is about resistance. These differences are also clearly visible in pop culture. Lovecraft most often appears in heavy, atmospheric stories, games and films that build slow tension and a sense of inevitable catastrophe. Bloodborne, The Sinking City, Call of Cthulhu, or films like The Void and Color Out of Space focus on mood, symbolism, and the gradual discovery of truths that destroy the mind. SCP, meanwhile, thrives in shorter, more intense formats: indie games, escape facility simulators, animations, short films, and creepypastas. Here, the focus is on reports, experiments, and security footage, fragments of a larger, classified world. Lovecraft feels like an ancient forbidden tome you read by candlelight. SCP feels like leaked government files that were never meant to reach the public. All these differences shape how each universe tells its stories and how their horrors linger in the mind. Lovecraft is a slow, inevitable descent into cosmic insignificance. SCP is a desperate attempt to hold the line against a world that refuses to make sense. One strips away hope, the other weaponizes it. So now the question is, which kind of horror speaks to you more, the hopelessness of Lovecraft or the cold, procedural dread of SCP? Do you prefer a universe where humanity is already doomed? Or one where it clings to survival through concrete walls and classified documents? If you want more comparisons, crossovers, or deeper dives into both universes, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and drop a like. Your support keeps these explorations of cosmic horror alive, even if the cosmos itself wants the opposite.